Now, I've written men are not mind readers. We are humans just like you because that's what we are. I was just watching this thing on Darius, and I had this chick, and she's saying, "Why aren't men approaching?" I gave a little smile or something. That we're not fucking mind readers. Like you're a retard. Like seriously, women, you are spastics. I gave a little sign. What sign? No one sees any signs. You're stupid. I put my hair like that. What the hell is that? Are you a spastic? Women, we're not approaching you because you're morons. You're dumber than dog shit. And all you got is your beauty. That's it. You got no communication skills. You're piss poor at talking to humans. You treat humans like trash, like no man wants you because you're trash. You're a trashy human. We don't like trashy humans. Good men do not like trashy people. We don't like you. You're an evil person. You do not get to go with the good man. That's why men are not approaching you. You're not a good human. Oh, but I'm beautiful. Who cares? You're not a good person. No good man wants to go with a stupid whore who's going to take his money. No man. I'm a retard, and I've spent money to go be with him because I'm ugly. But I know a good-looking guy who's a good man is not going to go out with you. Never. You're a piece of shit. You're an inhumane asshole. That's why men are not approaching you. You're an asshole. Oh, but I'm a woman. Who cares? You're still an asshole. You're a human being. If you treat a human like shit, why the hell would he want to go out with you? Go get a brain. Look in the mirror. You're a spastic. This is why relationships are failing. Because you women treat men inhumanely. You're not going to get love by treating a man like that. I want a $50,000 engagement. You know, when Jesus came to earth, he was dressed in rags. No bling bling, no Mercedes Benz. Because I'm going to tell you this right now to a lot of you people, especially I've seen all you guys who think you're players and shit. Yeah, guess where you're going? Player and whore. Straight to hell. Where you belong. You're getting what you just deserves is hell. Fire, pain, agony for eternity. What you deserve because of what you give to others. That's what Jesus is about. What you give to others is what you deserve. You give others pain. You give others people, like you send people to suicide. You hurt people. Why the hell would God want to give you heaven? Are you kidding yourself? You deserve hell. He's got to be this tall, straight to hell. He's got to have this much money, straight to hell. He's got to be this, straight to hell. Everything you say about a human, straight to hell. What about the heart of the person? What about the person himself? Straight to hell. Jesus said from the heart, what comes out of here is what defines what's in your heart. You're going to hell. You're getting what you deserve. Seeing all them people, them women go, he's got to be this, he's got to be that, I've got this. Straight to hell, you're discriminating one of God's children. If it's God's children, not everyone is God's children, but if it's God's child and you're disrespecting him, guess what God's doing to you? Straight to hell. Do you understand? You cannot disrespect his children. Who the hell are you? Thinking you are some God to disrespect another one of God's children. You're kidding. Straight to hell, where you belong. Don't care how much money you got. What you do to another human being is what God's looking at. How you treat another one of his children is what he's looking at. Do you respect your brothers and sisters of God? You follow God. Do you respect them? Or do you spit on them? I've got this much money. I'm better than you. No, God doesn't care. Straight to hell. Goodbye. But most of you don't care about God because you follow Satan. You love evil. You love violence. You love hurting people. You love that. And then you have the audacity to say you're a victim. You're oppressed. You're full of shit. You're an asshole. You're going to hell. I pray for it every day. All you evil people to go to hell for what you've done to God's place. I feed the birds of the air. How much more will I give to you? It couldn't have been a clearer message from God to say, share or go to hell. Share, give to each other, help each other out. Stop being greedy. No, you can't do that, can yous? Yeah, go to hell. Don't tell me you're a Christian. Don't tell me you're a good person. The instructions are pretty clear in the Bible, what Jesus preached. It was pretty simple. Give, forgive, love, share, care for people. Not trash them, not stamp on them, not go, I'm so much better than you. I'm going to do this. My dick's down to here. Oh, my boobs are this. I'm that. You're disrespecting another one of God's children. You think God is happy with that? Have you got rocks in your head or something? Are you that dumb? God ain't playing. You disrespect his children and he sees his child crying. You think he's gone, oh, thank you for making my child cry. Thank you for making my child commit suicide. Now he can't be forgiven because you had to go and discriminate him. Like, I see it all the time. Like you girls, you have your little bit, but guys, man, are getting trashed from pillar to post. Enough. Especially when the government wants to turn around and say, oh, well, if there's a world war, you just have to go fight. No. No man is fighting for this country. You trash them. Women disrespect them, and you want us to fight for you? Are you an idiot? You're telling men they're shit if they don't have something, if they're not a certain way or this. And then the Prime Minister and all his faculty have the audacity to turn around and say, man, if there's a world war, you have to go fight it. While they shit on us from sunrise to sundown every day. You read, oh, men are this, men are that, men, 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 men. Women innocent, you can be a whore. That's what we're saying. You prove me wrong, but you're not. You won't prove me wrong because you are evil people. You follow Satan. I can see it, man. Look at the life we have. Look at the costs of living, and there will always be excuses as to why it's got to go up, why there's people got to pull. There is no excuse. God is watching. God is watching. You make every excuse why people starve, are homeless. God is watching. So don't sit there and try and make excuses why people can't be fed, why people can't be sheltered, why girls are getting raped. That should not be happening. Like I have my queries against women. They piss me off like something shocking. But you don't rape a woman, you don't bash a woman, but you're just letting it happen. And then they'll take it on good men like me and other good men, call us trash and all that. And it's like it makes no sense. But you, government, I know you're doing this on purpose. You're evil. You follow Satan. You don't follow God. There shouldn't be this problem. But greed and evil, wicked ways have made it that way. I only have to read the Bible to know when it come back. How long ago? What is it, 2025? Jesus said it back then. How smart was he? I feed the birds of the air. How much more am I going to give to you? Oh, it's never enough with humans, God. They're greedy. Look what they're doing to each other. What do you think? If I feel this, people, what do you think God feels? Seriously, what do you think God feels when he knows we have sufficient amount of resources, we have everything we need? What's the problem? Come on, let's see how many excuses you've got. We've got sufficient resources. God said, I have given you everything. How much more do you want? Well, pretty much we're greedy as, yeah, we're greedy. We're selfish. We hate people. I mean, I did. I've always hated people. Growing up, I hated every one of you. You trashed my life. I had severe acne. You can understand what everyone was calling me every day. And I was poor. I wasn't from a wealthy family. Like, we were basically on the struggle. Mum was in jail. I didn't grow up with my mum. My dad was a removalist, was never home. Grew up with a woman who said we're all pieces of shit kids. Yeah, my childhood was no fantasy utopia. But I didn't grow up in the street in America. There wasn't guns getting shot every 5 seconds. But I did fucking It was horrible. It was a horrible childhood. It was like so sad. But then you go into the real world, like you go into school and that, and these parents who were teaching these kids when they were going to school for kids like me, yeah, they weren't very nice. I'd love to meet the parents of all them kids and I'd punch them in the face. Because I go, your kids were assholes, but you saw they were angels, weren't, didn't you? You thought they were good little angels. No, they weren't. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I hear women. I know you don't watch my videos because I tell you the truth. You're going to hell. You're a freaking whore. You treat men like shit. You're going to hell to burn. That is your just deserved rewards. Jesus is not playing around. He got put on a cross, nails smashed into his body, and a spear. He was bashed by the Romans, like they flogged him and then put him on a cross. No bling bling, no rap song, no pop song, no spinning around in a circle. No, but you know what Jesus did? Saved lives, gave up his own pure soul, gave up everything for us. He didn't give up his soul, he gave up the flesh and blood of the perfect. No one was like Jesus. He gave it up, got flogged for it, got put on a cross for it. And 3 days later, the Holy Spirit and the Father raised the body again to prove that God is not to be played with, to prove God is not to be messed with. Don't mess with God. I don't know who you people think you are. Messing with God. What, you don't believe God? You believe you come from a monkey? Are you a moron? We still got monkeys in a freaking zoo, you dickheads. You didn't come from a monkey. Oh, but you know why you want evolution to be believed? Because you're an evil person. That's why you want evolution to be true. Because you like your evil, wicked ways. No, there is judgment for everybody. It is the most logical outcome of living on earth is judgment. You've been given a life to prove you are worthy of the kingdom because Adam and Eve stuffed it up by Eve kneeling to a penis-shaped serpent. Seems like they still haven't, are still stuck being Eve. You women are stuck being Eve. And men are being a lot like Adam by kneeling to Eve. And then God comes in and goes, I told you what to do and you broke it. You little children, get out of my garden. That's what happened. They didn't, all they were told to do, Eve, like they could have everything they wanted. One tree, God said, don't touch that tree. One tree. One. God said, you can have everything, everything. Don't touch one fucking tree. One tree, don't touch it. Serpent comes along, Eve, oh, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me what to do. Huh. I'm a woman. Boss babe. Serpent comes along, oh, you can have this. Oh, can I? Oh, Adam. Oh, Eve, I'm simping out. Here you go, Adam. God comes in. What the did I tell you, Adam? Oh, but she gave. Who did I tell you to follow? You, God. Then what are you doing following listening to Eve for? Oh, get out of my garden. Eve, you are going to bear children since you fucking disrespect me, you disrespectful piece of shit. Adam, you disrespect me too, you piece of shit. Get out of my garden. You will have to till the earth until the end of time. That's what God did. You disrespected him. He said, get out. You're not going to heaven. You treat people like garbage. They're God's children. And you're treating them like garbage. Hello? Hello. God, is it okay to hurt your children because you think you're more valuable? No? Oh, they're going to hell? Okay, no worries. Yeah. All you like Fresh and Fit and all you Andrew Tate and all that, got to have very guardian, get the chicks like, no, 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 no. Andrew Tate, you're going to hell. That's where you're going. That's where you belong. In hell. Like, so far in hell that I'm pushing my foot on you. No, no, you don't disrespect men. Doesn't matter what level of the spectrum they're on. You don't disrespect them. They're God's children. If they follow God, they're His children. You don't get to disrespect them. You can go to hell with your pimpy bullshit lying ways, mate. You are not a player. You are not a pimp. You are an ugly son of a bitch. Shut up. You're not hot, Andrew Tate. You're dumb. You're a moron. You're not a part of the manosphere. You're not a part of the red pill. You have nothing to do with it. You're a tosser. Shut up, Andrew Tate. You are a tosser. Or fucking basher. Yeah, that proves you're a dumbass. Because you have to stick to violence because you're too dumb to have a legitimate conversation, a proper argumentative conversation, one that actually has legitimate educational knowledge in it. Everything you say is dumb. You don't know history. You don't know anything. I mean, you pay out the Bible, right, and then go straight to the Quran, and the Quran has a guy who sleeps with a little child, a pedophile. You're a dickhead. You're dumb as dog shit. You're a pedophile yourself if you follow Muhammad. I don't care who you are. You are what you are. You follow Muhammad, you're a pedophile. You pimp women, you treat them like shit, you're a hoe. You are a hoe. You're not tough. You're not a good fighter. You're a bitch. You follow the Quran, right? Muhammad was a pedophile, a warlord, murdering, raping sack of shit. So don't come to me, you can't say about Muhammad. I just did. It's the truth. Jesus told me to tell the truth, so I'm telling the truth. Muhammad was a pedophile, warlord, sack of shit. Go to hell. I don't care. I don't like evil. I hate it. I hate evil. I want it gone. I'm tired of my mates, my men, getting discriminated, getting hurt because of women and because of people like Andrew Tate and that, with the wrong messages to men. No, you be a righteous man. That doesn't mean you be a kind, soft man. It means you be a righteous man for God. You do the right thing. You don't let them tell you that you're wrong and that. If God says it's right, you do it. They don't get to overrule God. And Allah is not God. Allah, the God. Go ask Arabs. They'll tell you what Allah means. That's for all them Muslims that keep going, Allah, God, Allah Akbar, Allah. No, doesn't mean God, dickhead. Go look at Allah, the God. It was the moon god from the Arabs back before they became following Muhammad, when they were pagans. And the Kaaba was there before, and they used to do all that crap. Yeah, Muhammad's a con. He's not a one god worshipping person. They do rituals. They go around a Kaaba and kiss a stone. That's ritual. That's what heathens do. That's what we got told never to do. Do not bow down to graven images. Do not kiss them. Do not pray to them. I have a cross. That's not God. It's just a representation of the crucifix. That's what I believe in. I believe in the crucifixion of God, that He rose again. It's not God. It's an object. God's everywhere. So when I pray to God, I can pray like this. I can pray kneeling, I can pray standing, I can pray sleeping. There is no ritual to prayer. There's no numbers or amounts. God says, I do not want to hear rituals. What, you think God doesn't know what you say the first time? That's the reason. There's 5 prayers a day. That's rituals. That is paganism. You're not a part of our faith. Islam is a ritual pagan cult. It's like a political system. It's not God. God is not a part of this. He's like, here you go. Be good. Don't be a dick. Okay, you are all dicks. Go to hell. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, because after seeing them women say, why are men not approaching you? Because you're a bitch. You've ridden the carousel. You're the town bike. You come off like you think you're top shit, but you're not. I'm gonna make this real easy for you women. Once you are no longer a virgin, you are like a used car. Okay? I know it's going to hurt you to say that, but that's the truth. Once you've had one partner and then you're going to another one and another one, you lose your sexual power to a man. Because if that man knows you've had several relationships, he's going to go, well, this is not going to last because you obviously don't know how to commit. Do you understand that? And all you go, no, men are very good at committing. Good men, because that's what we want to do. We want a relationship, we want to build and all that. But you women don't want to do that. You don't want to do the hard yards for women. You want to be at the finish line. So fuck you and your finish line. I hate women like that. And God, please forgive me for my swearing. I hate it. I live in Australia. We are so bad at swearing. But yeah, leave it at that. Women, if you're not a virgin, get your head at your ass. Okay? I'll say it again. If you are not a virgin, get your head out your ass. You are not a virgin.